If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever think I'm better than the next man. I've been down before to come up, I ain't stressing. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings. Canada, Canada, Canada.
What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I am Divine Life. My name is VShara Cook and I make YouTube videos. I don't have a schedule yet, but I am working on it. I have 8 more weeks left of school, so hopefully I have some, well, I know I'll have some free time over the summer. So if you like videos like this, please thumbs up and stick around and stay tuned. So before I jump right into this video, I am going to tell you some of this content is not for children. If you are under the age of 18, please ask your parents for permission to watch this content. I don't want your parents saying that I'm trying to tell you to watch these shows. I'm not. I'm just telling my favorite shows, and I'm over the age of 18, so I can watch anything I want. So therefore, let's jump right into the first video. Is Gilmore Girls. I loved Gilmore Girls. I give it a 10 out of 10. Well, basically all these shows I give it a 10 out of 10. But Gilmore Girls is a family show. You can watch it with your mom, dad, and children can watch it by themselves. There's nothing bad in this show. It's just real life scenarios and nothing like extreme, like XX rated or anything like that. I'll give you a quick synopsis. It is about a mother and daughter. The mother is Lorelai, and she named her child Lorelai, but they call the little girl Rory. That's weird to say, Rory. Anyways, her and her mom moves, well, Lorelai moves her and her daughter away when she gets pregnant, because she gets pregnant so young, and it's just basically following their lives. And the second show is Breaking Bad. I would not recommend that for a child to watch. I would ask my parent if I can watch that, but I do not recommend that. But anyways, Breaking Bad is basically, it has a lot to do with drug content. It was kind of like a suspenseful type show because you wanted to see, was he going to get caught and things like that. It had to do with this man. I forget his name. That's bad. I'm doing a show review, but I forget their names. Anyways, it was a guy. He was a science teacher, and one of his students, they start making, I think it was like meth or cocaine. I don't know the drugs. I think it was like the meth lab. However, the science teacher, his brother-in-law was police, and the police was looking for this drug dealer, but he was a drug dealer, so it was pretty suspenseful and things like that. And he had a wife and kids, so it's just like kind of like suspenseful to see, like, was he going to get caught, was he going to get away, and things like that. Third is Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights took me back to high school. Like, anybody knows, like, high school was like the time of my life. I loved high school. So watching this show, like, kind of took me back to like the Friday nights and things like that. And it's just like a lot of different characters to explain, but basically it's about a football team and people on the football team and people plugged in with the football team's lives. So I can't really explain that one because there's too many characters to like go into it. Fourth is Gossip Girl. I'm not doing it. Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl is like that girly show that you watch. Guys probably won't like it. I mean, you will, but like some guys probably be like, this is too girly for them. But I loved it. It's about two best friends, Serena and Blake. No, that's the real girl's name. Serena and Blair, and they live in Upper East Side, Manhattan in New York, and they go to like this prestigious high school, and I don't know, it's just about their lives, and I just thought it was really interesting. Fifth on my list, or is that fourth? Fifth on my list is Orange is the New Black. I would not recommend that for a child to watch. Orange is the New Black has too much graphic content in it, and children may not understand. But I love Orange is the New Black. I'm so excited it comes out in the summer. I'm off. I can binge watch it, and I just love Orange is the New Black. It's about a girl named Piper. She gets into jail, but there's so many different characters in the jail that the cameras follow and things like that. It's just, I love it. It's a great show. Next is Being Mary Jane. I love Being Mary Jane. It's about a sophisticated black woman and her love life, basically. That's all I pretty much can say about that. She's a news anchor, and you just follow her life. I mean, it's a great show. Next on my list is Hart of Dixie. Hart of Dixie was one of those shows that like you could just watch, like you can just watch and watch and watch. Some of these shows on the list, like you only can watch like a couple episodes and then it doesn't get boring, but enough is enough. But Hart of Dixie, it was just, it never was enough to me, and I loved watching it. And yeah, I just love their little community of Hart of Dixie. A girl, she becomes a doctor, and she finds out she has a dad, and she goes to this small town. I think it's Tennessee or Alabama. Anyway, she goes to this small town. She works at his practice, but he's dead now. And it's just about her coming from a big city to a small town, finding love and things like that. It's a great show, and I would recommend that to watch with a family and children. Next is Glee. This is also a family / child's show. It's a lot of singing going on and dancing, so if you're not interested in that, you probably wouldn't like Glee, but I love theater and things like that. I used to be in drama. I used to be drama club president. I vice president. I love drama. I love drama. Next on my list is Prison Break. Prison Break is a pretty cool show. Any of the prison shows, I wouldn't recommend them for children because they don't understand that it's just fake. But I like Prison Break. It was about a brother being locked up wrongfully, and the other brother, he built the prison, so he was able to sneak in the prison and try to get the brother out. So you basically go to see if they get out and what happens and things like that. Next is Unbreakable. Kimmy Schuler or something, Smitcher or something like that. Anyways, this girl, she gets taken by I don't know, not Mormons, I don't know what you would call them, but she gets taken and captured, and she gets captured under the ground, and she lives like the next couple of I think it was like 12 years or something underground, thinking that like there was no more life on Earth and that this is the only place to live. And so she got captured in the 90s. So when they find her, she's still stuck in this 90s lingo and things like that. It's like a funny show. And then she moves to New York. Out of all places, she moves to New York to try to like get her life back and things like that. It's pretty cool. It's like a funny comedy. I think children probably would enjoy that one as well. Next on the list is Jane the Virgin. I was pretty skeptical of watching Jane the Virgin. I'm like, this will be stupid. But Jane the Virgin was actually a great show to watch. It was about a girl named Jane. She had never had sex, but she ended up getting pregnant. She went to the OBGYN, and the doctor switched. The doctor was supposed to be inseminating someone else, but she inseminated her with this man's sperm, and she became pregnant. And yeah, that's how that goes. And it's just following their lives of pregnancy and having the baby and co-parenting. And Jane, it's a lot going on, so you just have to watch that one. And the next one is The Fosters. The Fosters is a lot going on in there, but it's basically these two foster parents. They're a lesbian couple, and they one lady, or I forgot, I think one lady already has a kid and the other lady doesn't have a kid. Anyways, they have like foster kids, and they adopt kids and things like that. And it's too many characters to go into detail about what it's about, but basically foster parents raising foster kids and children. On my list, I'm currently watching this one. It is Quantico. Quantico is like probably beats. Quantico is like probably like my number one to watch out of all these that I have mentioned. It's just about the FBI, and it's just really good. I don't want to give anything away because you can't say too much on this. You just have to watch it. I don't really recommend this for kids, but it's not really bad. It's like PG-13 maybe. And then last on my list is Greenleaf. I started watching Greenleaf last year on TV. And I seen that it was on Netflix, so I recommend that you watch Greenleaf. It's about a pastor in a church and all the stuff that goes down in the church and family and how they deal with different things. I don't know. It's just a really good show to watch. Yeah, so that was my little synopsis on all these shows. I recommend all these shows 100%. Some of these shows may not be for children, so I would just ask a parent if you are wanting to watch one of the shows that you know you should be watching. But yeah, I'm going to do a Netflix what to watch movie edition. In the near future, I have it written down, but I'm trying to like go through Netflix on my list and see all the movies that I would recommend and things like that. So thank you for watching, fam, and until the next video, bye.